you said something about leading, that for your kids to see the example. I don't care what you tell them, because I know so many parents that talk a good talk and they tell their kids, but then they go do the opposite. And the kids don't take those lessons well, because it's not about what you tell them, it's the example that they see. You, if you get up every day, even when you're sick, and you don't have excuses for everything, and you challenge and you fight through things and you don't complain, then your kids are a product of that. And that's
the secret behind Beyonce's motherhood magic, how she's raising the next generation of superstars. If you're not already subscribed to Celebrity Program TV, hit that subscribe button right now, because what I'm about to reveal about Beyonce's parenting style will absolutely blow your mind. We're diving deep into the untold story of how Queen Bee is molding Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir Carter into the next generation of entertainment royalty, and trust me, you've never heard it told like this before. Picture this. It's April 2024, the lights dim at the Cowboy Carter tour, and suddenly the crowd erupts not just for Beyonce, but for her daughter Blue Ivy Carter, now 13, commanding the stage like she was born for it. But here's what nobody tells you about that moment. It wasn't supposed to happen. Beyonce fought against it, worried sick about throwing her daughter into the spotlight too early. Yet there was Blue, proving she inherited more than just her mother's genes. She inherited her destiny. But wait, it gets even more incredible. Grandmother Tina Knowles dropped a bombshell revelation that will change everything you think you know about this family. She told E! News that while 8-year-old Sir Carter is more into books and electronics, his twin sister Rumi is already showing signs of being a natural little star. And when Rumi stepped onto that stage alongside Blue Ivy, something magical happened that sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Here's where it gets really interesting. Beyonce, who will turn 44 on September 4th, revealed something that most celebrities would never admit. She told GQ in 2024, "I plan my work schedule around my family. I try to only tour when my children are out of school." Think about that for a second. The biggest pop star on the planet, worth over $1 billion, planning her entire career around school schedules. But there's a deeper reason behind this decision that goes to the heart of who Beyonce really is as a mother. Make sure you're subscribed, because we're just getting started, and what comes next will completely shift your perspective on celebrity parenting. Beyonce's approach isn't just about protection, it's about preparation. She's not just raising children, she's cultivating artists, and the way she's doing it is revolutionary. Raising 3 kids isn't easy, Beyonce confessed, and here's what she means by that. As her children grow older, they're developing into distinct individuals with their own needs, interests, and social lives. But instead of trying to control that process, she's embracing it in ways that most parents, especially celebrity parents, never dare to attempt. In their home, Blue, Rumi, and Sir aren't just Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. They're individuals free to pursue their own passions. And what Beyonce revealed about Blue will shock you. Blue is an artist, she said. She has excellent taste in fashion and music. She is a superb editor, painter, and performer. She has been making up characters ever since she was 3. But here's the kicker. When Blue wanted to perform on stage, Beyonce initially said no. "I did not want Blue on stage," the singer admitted, even though she recognized that her daughter was a natural at dancing. Blue wanted it for herself. This reveals something profound about Beyonce's parenting philosophy that goes against everything you'd expect from a control-obsessed perfectionist. The turning point came during Blue's 2023 debut as a backup dancer, which was planned to be a one-time thing. But Blue had other plans. As we saw in the documentary Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, she convinced her initially reluctant mother that she was ready for the road. And boy, was she ready. By the time the Cowboy Carter tour rolled around, fans were holding up signs that read, "We love you, Manager Blue," treating the 13-year-old like the professional she'd already become. If you're enjoying these exclusive insights, smash that subscribe button, because Celebrity Program TV is the only place you'll get this level of access to celebrity family dynamics. Now, here's a moment that perfectly encapsulates Blue's influence on her superstar mother. Remember the 2025 Grammys when Beyonce finally won Album of the Year after 5 nominations in that category? There she was, sitting in stunned silence, and it was Blue who had to remind her mother to stand up and accept the award. Think about that power dynamic. A 13-year-old keeping her legendary mother grounded while simultaneously pushing her to claim her victories. But while Blue was conquering stages and award shows, little Rumi was cooking up her own plans for stardom. During Tina Knowles' book tour in May, she shared a conversation with Rumi that will give you chills. "You know, my granddaughter Rumi told me, 'How do you feel when you wave and everybody screams?'" Tina recounted. She said, "It feels powerful." An 8-year-old understanding the intoxicating nature of fame and power. That's not just precociousness, that's destiny calling. Despite their children's obvious comfort with the spotlight, Beyonce has been obsessively focused on protecting them from the darker sides of celebrity life. Here's what she told GQ that reveals her deepest fears. "One of the things I've worked extremely hard on is making sure my kids can have as much normalcy and privacy as possible, ensuring my personal life isn't turned into a brand. It's very easy for celebrities to turn our lives into performance art. This isn't just about privacy. It's about preserving their humanity while preparing them for an inhuman level of scrutiny." The financial stakes couldn't be higher. With Jay-Z and Beyoncé's combined net worth estimated at over $3 billion, these children aren't just heirs to a fortune, they're inheritors of an empire. But here's what Beyoncé understands that most wealthy parents miss. Time is more valuable than money. "I think the most challenging thing for me is balancing my career and making sure I am present for my kids," she told Elle at the end of 2019. "Making sure I am home in time for dinner, taking Blue to school, taking Rumi and Sir to their activities, and making time for date nights with my husband while running a business can be challenging. But I think that's life for any working mom." Subscribe to Celebrity Program TV if you haven't already, because what happened during the pandemic reveals everything about Beyoncé's evolution as a mother. 2 years after that interview, as she approached her 40th birthday in 2021, her language completely changed. "My wish is for my 40s to be fun and full of freedom," she told Harper's Bazaar. "I want to feel liberated in every way, the same feeling I have on stage, every day of my life. I want to enjoy my husband and kids and explore aspects of myself I haven't had time to discover." Notice that shift? From struggling with balance to demanding freedom. That wasn't just personal growth, that was strategic repositioning. Beyoncé realized that the key to raising confident, capable children wasn't to shield them from her world, but to integrate them into it completely. Here's her life hack that changes everything. "My kids come with me everywhere I go. They come to my office after school, and they are in the studio with me. They are learning the choreography. It makes sense that they would pick up my choreography." This isn't helicopter parenting, it's immersion parenting. She's not just raising children, she's apprenticing the next generation of the Carter dynasty. Think about the implications of this approach. While other celebrity children are sheltered from their parents' careers, Blue, Rumi, and Sir are getting a masterclass in entertainment, business, and artistry from 2 of the most successful people in the industry. They're not just watching from the sidelines, they're active participants in building a legacy. But here's what makes this story even more compelling. Each child is developing their own distinct path within this empire. Blue has emerged as the natural performer, already showing management instincts and stage presence that rival seasoned professionals. Rumi is developing that crucial understanding of power and presence that separates stars from mere entertainers. And Sir, with his preference for books and electronics, might be positioning himself as the business mind behind future family enterprises. What we're witnessing isn't just celebrity parenting, it's dynasty building in real time. Beyoncé isn't trying to create mini versions of herself. She's cultivating individual talents within a family structure that amplifies each person's strengths. When Blue reminded her mother to accept that Grammy, she wasn't just being helpful, she was demonstrating the kind of presence and awareness that money can't buy but proper training can develop. The genius of Beyoncé's approach becomes clear when you see how naturally her children navigate between normal childhood experiences and extraordinary opportunities. They attend regular schools, have age-appropriate responsibilities, yet can step onto world-class stages and hold their own with seasoned professionals. That's not luck. That's masterful preparation meeting natural talent. Subscribe to Celebrity Program TV because we're the only channel giving you this level of insight into celebrity family dynamics. And here's something most people miss about the Carter family story. This isn't about children following in their parents' footsteps. This is about the evolution of entertainment itself. Blue, Rumi, and Sir aren't just being raised by celebrities. They're being raised by moguls, entrepreneurs, and cultural architects. The way Beyonce has structured their lives, bringing them to studios, offices, and stages while maintaining their privacy and normalcy, represents a completely new model for celebrity parenting. She's solved the age-old dilemma of how to give children access to extraordinary opportunities without sacrificing their childhood or individuality. When 8-year-old Rumi talks about feeling powerful when crowds scream, she's not being corrupted by fame. She's understanding the responsibility that comes with influence. When Blue steps into managed situations or remind her mother of important moments, she's not being pushed into adulthood. She's naturally developing leadership skills in an environment that rewards competence and confidence. The Carter children are growing up with something most people never get: complete integration between their family life and their parents' professional excellence. They're not just wealthy kids with famous parents. They're students in a masterclass on how to build and maintain cultural relevance across generations. What makes this story so compelling is that we're watching it unfold in real time. Every tour, every award show, every public appearance gives us glimpses into how this extraordinary family is shaping the next generation of entertainment leaders. And based on what we've seen so far, Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir Carter aren't just inheriting their parents' success. They're already building upon it. If you want to stay ahead of the celebrity stories that matter, make sure you're subscribed to Celebrity Program TV and hit that notification bell. We're your insider source for the real stories behind the headlines, the family dynamics that drive the industry, and the next generation of stars who are already changing the game. Don't miss out on our exclusive coverage of how celebrity families really work, because this is just the beginning of the Carter dynasty story, and trust us, you won't want to miss what comes next.